Melvin, what do we got on deck this week?
All right, this week we have wrinkles and Russians. We have Elon Musk trying to read our minds.
Standard.
Amazon's going to space. And then last but not least, Amazon Prime takes over the world again.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the 7th week. I had to look down at our paper here. Our 7th week of the Matty and Melvin show. Super happy to have you all tuning in. A lot of exciting stuff on the show today.
Yeah.
Melvin, what do we have first?
All right, guys. So you've probably seen it, whether it was your friends posting it, your parents posting it, or the Jonas Brothers posting it. There's a new app out there called FaceApp. It's hitting the market by storm. Everybody's using it. Basically what it does is it takes your face and it turns you into an old 70-year-old wrinkly person. So besides the fact that I'm gonna need a facelift when I get older, the biggest concern is that this app gives away not only your name, your new username, but it also gives away biometric data. What does that mean? I don't even know. But basically what they're saying is that facial recognition is the new way to unlock your phone if you have an iPhone X. It's the new way to potentially open your banking apps. And so what that does is it's giving this company access to your information and potentially giving them access to log into all of the data that you have on your phone. And if you're like me and you have your social security number written down in your phone, you're kind of fucked. So other than that, what we're telling you is to be careful, read the terms and conditions wisely, and get a facelift in the future. Matt, what else do we have?
Yeah, so Amazon, got a couple topics on Amazon to start. First and foremost, Amazon is going to the moon. Not really, but kind of close. So if I was to tell you that Amazon had an opportunity coming up that could be worth upwards of $100 billion, you probably wouldn't think it was space. You'd probably think it was, I don't know, they're going into mining, or they're going into oil, or they're going to become an emerging maple syrup conglomerate, something of that nature, right? But Amazon actually has the idea. It's called Project Kuiper, or Kuiper, or Cooper. We're not really sure, but it's with a K. You can see it in the blog. That basically, the idea of that is to send around 3,000 satellites up into space to provide fast internet access to everyone, everywhere on Earth. This is a huge and major opportunity. Elon Musk is trying to do the same with SpaceX or something very similar to that. Amazon already has a company set up that was actually set up a while ago. I believe it's called Blue Origin. I think is the name of it, Blue Origin. Read it in the blog. It's called Blue Origin, that will basically be spearheading this for Amazon. So it's really the next frontier of money and of big business and of getting up there and basically connecting the world through satellites. So kind of Skynet-ish as well. I don't know, it's kind of creeping me out with a little bit of Skynet, Terminator. If anyone watches that, Mel, you're probably too young. But anyways, Mel, what do we have on deck next?
Okay. Elon Musk is back at it again. The man that everybody loves to hate is out here changing the world once again. His kind of hush-hush company called Neuralink had a presentation on Tuesday that basically showed the new product that they're coming out with within the next couple of years. Essentially what it is it's a brain-machine interface that will be planted into people's minds to help paralyzed individuals be able to control their phone and computers with brainwaves. That might not be the exact science behind it, but if you want to read more, check out the article below. However, Musk explained that the device is still about a year out until it can actually be implanted into somebody's head safely, but the main technology differentiator that's between Neuralink and some of their predecessors that have tried the same type of technology is that it's a lot less invasive. So they want to use lasers to be able to somehow drill into somebody's head and implant the device instead of before when you'd have to drill into somebody's head. So with that being said, it's obviously a lot better technology and a lot more accessible technology. The main concern, obviously, is that this device can somehow take over somebody's brain and they'll become a different person. And Musk explained that although that sounds like a very interesting sci-fi Netflix series, that's not going to happen, and that he wants to create symbiosis between AI and humans.
That's how it starts.
Yeah.
That's how it starts.
Exactly, that's what I said.
And it's Terminator.
So that's coming out in the next year. They said they don't have very much information or a prototype yet to share with anybody, but the main reason they did the presentation is because they're looking for employees. So if you're a neuroscience engineer or some type of genius out there looking for a job, check out Elon Musk's new company, Neuralink. What else you got for us?
All right, staying within the theme of the day for me, which is Amazon. So as I'm sure all of you out there have seen, Prime Day was earlier this week. Well, Prime Days, right? Went from being 1 day to now 2 days. Anyways, Amazon has said that it was the largest, basically, retail sales event ever in Amazon history. For me, I think it's pretty cool that Amazon can pretty much just create a holiday out of thin air and just be like, all right, we're having a holiday, and then everyone else goes and buys stuff. Not that really we or anyone needs an excuse to go on Amazon and spend ridiculous amounts of money, but it was their highest grossing day ever. They didn't release exact sales figures, but they did say that it passed both Black Friday and Cyber Monday combined, which is really saying something. Top selling products were laptops, television, headphones. I bought a pair myself. Luxury beauty products and toys. There was also Instapot was a big hit, Ancestry.com and like DNA kits like that, as well as, this is really random to me, a Life Straw personal water filter. Anyways, it was really cool to see not only the uplift in how what Amazon was doing from a revenue standpoint, but also a lot of other competing businesses and major businesses and companies saw an uplift in their sales this past week as well, because they were running promotions, they were running sales. So like I said, pretty cool that Amazon can just literally pick a day and be like, hey, you know what? We want to run a major sale and the entire world gets behind it. Mm-hmm. So, all right.
This episode is brought to you by Meldello, the most refreshing beverage that's typically not allowed at work, but if you do it in the bathroom, nobody really has to know. See you next week.
See you, everyone.